Hey, welcome back to Frank's Favorite Foods, where I'm always cooking up a good time. This is the channel where I teach you how to make restaurant quality food at home. If I'm the connoisseur of crab cakes, my daughter is certainly the champion of the chicken sandwich. So you've had the Popeyes, the KFC, and the Chick-fil-A. Forget about the rest because this one is absolutely the best. This is Sophie's Succulent Buttermilk Chicken Sandwich. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like this, so if you're not a subscriber, why don't you go ahead and change that right now. Also hit the notifications bell, that way you'll know every time I put out a new video. Yeah, I know, her hands are cuter than mine, so what? It's important that we start with a dry chicken breast, so we're going to use a paper towel to remove most of the moisture. Notice that she's cutting the chicken breast in half. 2 medium-sized pieces of fried chicken breast fit on a bun better than 1 big piece. We're seasoning the chicken with a pinch of salt, black pepper, and cayenne pepper. The next step in the marinade is adding 1 tablespoon of hot sauce. I know what you're thinking. The black pepper, the cayenne pepper, the hot sauce. Is this Sophie kid some kind of heat freak? No, she's not. And for God's sake, don't tell her I said this, but that kid can really cook. You're gonna need some buttermilk. You can either buy it or make it. We'll choose the latter. Making buttermilk is really easy. We added 2 tablespoons of white vinegar to 1 cup of milk. Next, we're adding an egg, as well as another pinch of salt, black pepper, and cayenne. I've been fortunate enough to do some really cool stuff in my life, but by far the coolest was working at a restaurant with both my daughters. Combine these ingredients with a whisk, pour on top of the chicken, and refrigerate for 30 minutes. The next step is preparing the flour, perhaps the most important step in this process. She's combined 1 cup of all-purpose flour with 1 cup of cornstarch. She's seasoned with salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Combine and set aside. An exceptional chicken sandwich must be topped with an exceptional sauce. Start with 3/4 cup of mayo, a dash of hot sauce, and a tablespoon of sriracha. Season to taste with black pepper, cayenne pepper, and garlic powder. Just to be clear, with all due respect to Popeyes, this is not a Popeyes copycat sandwich. The inspiration for this sandwich actually comes from a standalone food court in Baltimore, Maryland called Our House, and the stand within the food court is called BRD. Incorporating a few tablespoons of the buttermilk marinade will add some texture to the flour mixture. Next, take one of the chicken breasts from the marinade and place it in the flour. Once it's thoroughly coated with flour, return it to the marinade. This double dipping technique really lends itself to creating a crispy, crunchy coating on the chicken. To make sure that your chicken is absolutely positively coated with flour, take the time to press some flour into the chicken. This technique lends itself to creating lots of crispy, crunchy nooks and crannies. Now we're going right into some 350-degree vegetable oil. We fried our chicken for 5 to 7 minutes. If you've got a thermometer, you're looking for an internal temperature of about 165 degrees. On our buttered and toasted brioche bun, we're going to add a generous helping of the secret sauce. And that's kind of it. Sophie's a purist. No pickle, lettuce, tomato, just chicken, bun, and sauce. Let me get a bite of that sandwich. I'll admit that this sandwich takes a minute to make, but it's totally worth it. If you're not a subscriber, you should be. If you hit the subscribe button and that little bell, you'll know every time I put out a new video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Liking and sharing definitely helps. I'll see you in the next video.